Hello from the Andrew and Laura McCain Public Library in Florenceville-Bristol. My name is Connie and we come to you today from Santa's workshop in the library. We're going to learn how to make a Christmas craft. So our first craft in this series is going to be a lovely little Christmas bell. So let's see what we are going to need to make this bell. Most of the things I think you'll be able to find around your house or in your craft supplies. So to start with, we're going to need a clean plastic container, something like this. These are what you get, little fruit cups, or this type of container, or even a yogurt container like this will do for this project. I'm going to use the little fruit cup. So the first thing is the cup, and then we will also need masking tape, and we're going to need some paint. You can choose whatever color you like, some glitter if you have glitter, a pipe cleaner, and a little bell. And that's what we will make this craft from. So to begin with, we're going to take our little container and we are going to start to cover it all over with the masking tape. Just take little pieces from your roll, just break them up anywhere. They don't have to be an exact size, and just work until you get this whole thing covered. Just make sure you cover along the sides, and you can even go underneath the edges a bit like this, so that you're going to have a little edge around here, because we're going to cover this with paint. If you tried to paint on this plastic surface, it just would rub off. It's not going to stay on it. That's why we cover it with the masking tape, and that will hold the paint. So you're going to keep doing that until you have a container that looks like this. It's covered completely with the masking tape. And for the next step, you're going to get a grown-up to make a hole right in the center of your container with something sharp. I use just the pointy scissors, but don't do this yourself, boys and girls. Get a grown-up to help you with that step. So after we have it all covered, then we are going to paint. And I am going to use red paint on this bell. So just a bit of red paint and your paintbrush. I'll use a bigger brush just so it won't take me so long. So then you can begin to paint. So just spread your paint on. Make sure you cover it well and cover it all over. So you can continue to paint that until you have it entirely covered. And then you're going to have to let it dry, of course. Well, I did one ahead of time, so I have one here that I'm ready to proceed with that's been painted all over and is now dry. Sometimes it's hard to wait, but your project will turn out better if you are patient. Now at this point, I am going to use some clear glue. Any kind of a liquid glue will work, but I just happen to have the clear glue, so that's what I'm going to use today. If you live in a house where mom and dad say, no glitter, then another thing you could put on your bell to make it shine is salt. And it doesn't make as much mess. So maybe your parents would let you go with the salt. But I am going to cover my bell with this clear glue, and then I am going to use some glitter. I've got just clear white glitter. It's nice and sparkly and shiny. It almost looks like salt. Then you're going to cover that all over the top and the sides. Get lots of glue on it. Okay, a little more glitter. You're going to cover that bell all over until it looks just like this. Isn't that beautiful? Just shiny, sparkly. So to complete our last step, we need to put the bell on. So let's take a pipe cleaner. Take our pipe cleaner and we're going to put that through the top of the bell. Remember where you got your mom or dad to make that hole? We're going to push that down through. One point at a time. So you're going to end up with a loop at the top. And then you'll have these pieces hanging out of the bottom. And you're going to put those through your bell. If you can get both, fine. If only one, that's fine. You can. The good thing about pipe cleaner is that they twist, right? So you can just twist them together. And that will keep our bell on there. So just a little twist of it because there's wire in it. And you can pull this back through. And there, we have it. Our beautiful Christmas bell. I would love to see what your bell looks like. So if you would like to send me a picture on Facebook, we would love to see it. Thank you for joining me today. And this is just the first in a series. We're going to do a couple of more Christmas crafts for you too. So I hope you're able to join us again. Bye for now.